So you mean to tell me after 16 years and over 40 plus films that you're going to take away and dispose of the guy that came up with all the costumes? What? What? You gotta be kidding me. That's freaking insane. Marvel, get your head together.
Dr. Banner, now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
All right, guys, in a baffling decision that happened this past week, Disney decided to fire majority of its staff. Not only from the Disney, animation team, not only from the Marvel team, even people from the parks, even people from the home entertainment crew. We are getting a lot of firings, which begs the question, what is Disney up to? But the thing we're going to talk about today is that they actually got rid of the entire visual design team at Marvel Studios, other than maybe a skeleton crew, a couple people. And we've had some people come out and share that, hey, we've been here a long time and this is really sad. And a lot of things are happening. And we think it's because they are going to be replacing the artist with AI, which is a terrible decision in our opinion. So we're actually going to read these quotes from this guy named Andy Park. He has been at the company for over 16 years, done pretty much everything you can possibly think of. He created the look of the MCU, everything from the costumes to the visual design to the weapons and all that kind of stuff that we know from the movies. They've got rid of that guy. Which scares the crap out of me. So here's the things that he said. He said, "It's the end of an era. I was there at the beginning of a unique team that broke the mold of Hollywood. I've been here for over 16 years, spanning over 40 films and shows, 15 of which I led as director of visual development. I got to lead, work with, and hire the best artists in the entertainment business. It has been the honor of a lifetime to be part of the team that helped create the visual language of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I couldn't be prouder. As I wrap up final months here, I'm looking forward to the creative freedom that gives me a fresh start." So we see here that this guy, he's being really respectful. He's very sad. He's very gracious for the time he had. But to get rid of the entire visual team, Ty, scares me because I don't think it's just for the reason of replacing these people. You don't get rid of somebody like this after 16 years who created your look. Why are they doing that? Either they're changing the entire visual element of the Marvel Cinematic Universe after Secret Wars, or they're trying to be cheaper and use AI. Which we all know that AI is not the way to go when you're trying to create complete projects. We don't want movies that are complete AI. We don't want art that's complete AI. We want actual creative talent.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, Disney is a publicly traded company where people own stock, and there are people that own the Disney stock that are looking at the price. They're wanting a return on their investment, and unfortunately, Disney is not putting the fans first. They're not putting the people first. They're not putting the workers first, the employees. They don't clearly care about the employees and their livelihoods. I mean, that's a ton of people that are without jobs now.
Yeah.
That a lot of them probably have family. Some of them might have kids.
Yeah.
Who knows? And that was a way of providing.
Yeah.
And it's gone. Now, a lot of these people are super talented. I'm sure they can find something and find work. But it's really, really disappointing. I think, obviously, the Disney parks are still the number one moneymaker for Disney. We've seen that they've added ads to Disney Plus. Like, there's multiple tiers now where you have to pay extra to not have ads because clearly, that was a failing part of their business. They were not making, I don't think, evidenced by the ads, a lot of money off of their streaming services.
Yeah.
So they've constantly raised the price of streaming services. They've added ads. Now you're taking whole departments away and probably trying to replace it with AI, which is going to be way cheaper than paying all these employees. But at what cost? You're taking the human element. And anytime you take the human element out of something, we've seen this. Every single one of the posts, I'll go on LinkedIn or I'll go on Instagram. All of them are AI generated now. And it makes me sad because I can tell because I use Claude, I use ChatGPT, I use these as well. We use them as tools, but we don't let that take away our creativity.
Yeah.
We try to enhance our creativity and leverage AI in that way.
Yeah.
What they're doing is entirely something different, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I know not everybody cares about this, but when you, the behind the scenes making of movies, part of that beautiful process is the storyboards, the art, the concept arts. So people buy art books to do this, to see the art that was created for concepts. Star Wars art, Marvel art, DC, no matter, you name it, any of the classic movies, there's beautiful concept art out there that people cherish and love. If you replace that with AI, there's no actual visual creativity there. It's just all prompts and things that aren't actual nuances and creative decisions that were made last minute and all that kind of stuff. It just takes away all of that. And I don't want to go to a movie and be like, oh, this movie was made completely by AI. All of the brainstorming was made by AI. I want to know that people put their heart and soul into this movie for years to make this, because we've already seen what it does when the wrong ideology gets into a creative process with still humans. That can ruin a movie. You take the human element out of it completely, we're screwed.
Yeah, it's a dehumanizing ploy, and unfortunately, we'll go back to it again. The bottom line is the stock, the price of Disney. How is Disney doing as a publicly traded company? And at the end of the day, that's what they're most concerned with.
Yeah.
They're concerned about profitability. They're concerned about next steps. They don't really care about us. Yeah. They don't care about their employees. That's evident. I mean, we've had people clamoring for years at the Disney parks to get paid more money at the Disney parks. They don't take good care of their employees.
Yeah.
Period. And what's crazy is I've been to the Disney parks. You've been to Disney parks. They're some of the nicest, caring people that you'll run into. I've had an A+ experience at these parks every time. They are very accommodating. They go above and beyond and try to give you that next level service. And I think that a lot of these people, the visual effects team, they're super talented people. And it's really, really unfortunate that you're going to try to take that away with AI. It's very sad.
Unfortunately, it's going to jeopardize the company long term, I think, for fans as a whole.
I agree. And one of the best pieces of advice that I got from an early working standpoint from one of my first bosses is he said, you pay for what you get.
Yeah.
And these people, they're trying to cut costs, and they're paying for what they're paying for what they're going to get.
Yeah.
And it's going to be trash.
Yeah.
It's not going to be nearly as good. It's going to be evident that a human touch was not involved. And that's what saddens me, because you look at the Small Show, for example, you can tell that it was painted.
Yeah. They said it was painted. It's matte paintings.
The matte paintings.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. It's so well done. And that was done by talented artists. So we're going to take that away?
Yeah.
That just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, we'd love to know what you think out there about this news. Are you worried that AI is going to replace these artists? What do you think of Disney scrapping the entire team? A lot's going to be happening at Disney, Marvel, Lucasfilm, all that stuff. A lot of changes are coming. So we're kind of along for the ride. But let us know down in the comments what you think of this news. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel. We're going to be talking much more about Disney as a whole, Marvel, Star Wars, all the things that are happening coming forward. So stick around for that. But until next time, we are Fandom Fix. See ya.